right. Any questions?
How'd it go today, Coach?
Well, I thought it went well. We had a few too many missed snaps today, but I think that's because we had a couple freshman centers and do that type of thing, so that's going to happen. But I thought overall we worked hard, got a lot accomplished. We put in more into our offense, into our defense, and I thought they handled that well. I didn't think there was a tremendous amount of mental mistakes on that.
How much of your offense will you be put in by the Colorado State game? All of it? Or?
I would not say we'd be able to put all of it in. But it just depends on how they keep grasping it. You know, we're not behind when we came back, so that was good. So we were able to go ahead and start adding. And we'll look at it tonight and see what we felt like we executed the best. And if we can add some more, we will. But I'm a true believer in knowledge equals confidence equals playing fast. I think you can overload them and they can slow down. So I think that's very important that we make sure there's a fine line there to make sure you don't do that.
Will you put some new wrinkles that Colorado State could not see from your San Jose State film?
Oh yeah, the whole offense. It's all new.
Okay.
It's all new.
The pistol is all
everything.
Thanks.
The wishbone. We put in the wishbone.
Okay.
How about the guy's stamina after a 3-month layoff?
What now?
How about the guy's stamina after a 3-month layoff?
They had good stamina. They did. They got after it, and I thought they finished practice good, and we were able to get through a lot of different situations, which is important, especially with a new team and a new staff, to make sure. I want these young men to know exactly what's going to happen in all the situations and the pressure situations. I want them to think just like I think. And when they can do that, that's when you execute in those situations. So you have to do them over and over and over.
Yeah, what positions have the most wide open competition? I know everything's wide open, but what's really wide open?
I think that, you know, we have a few different spots on the offensive line that I would say were wide open. And linebacker, defensive line area, secondary. And then we have, I feel like, you know, of course, quarterback. Connor's been doing well. I think all the other guys have been doing good too. So I think everybody, you answered it correctly. I think, you know, there's a few guys that are kind of solid at their spot if they keep pushing like they should. But there's a lot of open spots there. And we'll play quite a few different people. The way we practice, all the kids will be prepared. That gives us an opportunity to play more people. And if someone goes down or someone's not carrying their weight, we can throw the other guy in. At least he knows exactly what to do, and he's had repetitions at it.
After watching the film yesterday, any new guys popped out to you?
Well, it's a little early. We're running around in pajamas yet. So I try not to say anything about anybody for about a full week. I really do. After we kind of go through and they learn it, then you get in shorts and helmets, and shoulder pads and helmets, and then you put on full pads and see how they react when the real leather's popping. So I'll know after this week. Any other questions?
Is there any meaning behind there's no decals on the helmet?
No, there's no meaning behind that. Very good question. JT just didn't put them on there. And I think because it just tears them, you know, it just messes them all up. You have to replace them. And especially as much as we're doing right now, there's no use in having to do that at this point. Great question, though.